Friends, for such a time as this, when the need for physical distancing makes us feel alone, but now the new term of social connecting bringing us back together, more than ever, the need to offer support and education and referrals to individuals and families facing an unplanned pregnancy is more than crucial. Now, new pregnancies under these added difficult circumstances that women are facing bring a whole new set of challenges. My name is Waddell, and I'm one of the team members that does the work of the Central Alberta Pregnancy Care Center throughout Central Alberta. Many staff, volunteers, board members, and many of you have contributed over time to the work that we do. I want to speak to you a little bit about our history, our vision, and how you can become a lighthouse, the theme that was presented in our latest appeal letter that went out. I want to encourage you and say thank you for standing tall for the last 32 years and being the lighthouse to those in the midst of a storm and in need of guidance. Thank you for standing tall, stepping up, believing in the impact of the work that we carry through Central Alberta. No one should be left alone. No one should be left unreached, and no one should be left without experiencing God's grace through the difficult circumstances of an unplanned pregnancy in or after an abortion. In the pandemic that we're facing, we are being an essential service. We adjusted and we carried on to our work. More than ever, the staff is carrying on with meeting the needs of our community. So in the pandemic, being an essential service, we adjust and we carry on. We have staffing in place in Red Deer, in Olds, in Rocky Mountain House, and in Drumheller. So is our maternity home staff. Like many of our health care and essential services, our workers are balancing home, families, and the need to carry on in their roles at their work. So many stories are being written for such a time as this. Just last week alone, we got a call from a single mom that had been a previous client, now at home doing her studies, but also managing her children full time, trying to balance parenting and studies and all, feeling desperate, having nowhere else to turn, was able to be comforted, to be heard, to be encouraged, and to be referred with resources to help her to carry through this time. Another one calling in distress with an abortion option, thinking that this unplanned pregnancy could not happen in such a time as this, just needing to be educated on all of her options, to be walked through her difficult circumstances and encouraged to take the time and to consider the impact of the choice that she will make. Because we agree that all women facing an unplanned pregnancy should be equipped with accurate information to make a well-informed choice and to be loved unconditionally no matter what she chooses to do. Or the other young mom calling in distress, having no money and means to buy diapers and formula in such a time as this, to be able to come and be gifted through our resources the much needed supplies. And our maternity home. Here's a quote from one of our moms. "I don't know where I would be or how I would navigate this situation without the safety and support of the maternity home. My daughter and I feel loved and cared for in this scary time." Those are just of the few stories that we're hearing every day right now. And thank you for being the lanterns that provide the light and the much needed resources. As you know, Easter is coming up, and we had a wonderful event planned through our Easter dramatic musical production that unfortunately had to be canceled. Our event, called Walk With Me, 7 Miles to Emmaus, was going to welcome over 2,100 people over 4 events and raise over $80,000 in funds, much needed for the operation of the maternity home. This event alone brings together close to 100 volunteers, putting hundreds of hours, and the work had gone on since January. So it was with great sadness that we had to cancel, but we do look forward to next year's event. But we also need to consider the funds needed for carrying on with the maternity home programs and services. So you heard the stories in such a time as this, more than ever. Someone to answer the phone and speak with, much needed supplies, and a safe and stable home for a single pregnant woman and a parenting mom is crucial to access. Consider your means for such a time as this to contribute. Consider lifting us up in prayer. Consider paying attention to our Facebook page with the much needed items that we need. Consider supporting us financially as per your means. This is a challenging time for all of us. And you need to know that the impact of your generosity and your support is not just for the now. It will be for generations to come, and we know that it would have an eternal rewards as well. So your prayers, your provisions of supplies and finances to help us meet our Easter musical production budgeted revenue are much, much appreciated. What you can do to help us, go to our Facebook page, like us, go to our website, sign up for our newsletter to stay up to speed, or to donate, or call us at 403-343-1611. And as we prepare for this beautiful weekend of celebration that is Easter, may Christ's glory and the promise of this joyous time of year bring peace and perfect health to you and those you hold close to you this Easter. Blessings, my friends.